Hello everyone! In this video, I would like to explain one useful trick for trouble listening, especially in part A or short conversation. The topic that I choose is understanding suggestion, invitation, offer, and request. This topic is important because in trouble listening, we often hear a short conversation between two speakers. Sometimes the answer is not only about the words we hear, but also about the speaker's intention. So, throughout this video, I will explain how to recognize the speaker's intention and how to choose the correct answer more easily. In trouble listening part A, the conversation is usually short. There are two speakers and after that we will hear one question. The problem is sometimes the speaker does not say the answer directly. We need to understand the function of the sentence. For example, the speakers may be giving advice, inviting someone, offering help, or asking someone to do something. That is why we need to listen carefully, not only to the words, but also to the meaning behind the expression. When we understand the function, it will be easier for you to choose the correct answer. The main trick is do not translate the conversation word by word. In trouble listening, translating every word can make you confused, especially because the audio is only played once. So it is better to focus on what the speakers want to express. We can ask ourselves some simple questions. First, is the speaker giving a suggestion? Second, is the speaker inviting someone? Third, is the speaking offering help? Or fourth, is the speaker making a request? Maybe? By using this question, we can understand the situation faster and avoid confusion answer choice. The first one is suggestion. Suggestion means giving advice or giving an idea to someone. Usually in a two-way short conversation, the first speaker has a problem, then the second speaker gives advice or gives a possible solution. Some common expressions of suggestion are, what do you? You should? How about if I were you and you might want to? For example, speaker A say, I am doing poorly in maths class. Speaker B say, you should talk to your professor. From this conversation, we know that speaker B give a suggestion. The suggestion is to talk to the professor. So, if the question asks, what does the speaker suggest? The answer is talk to the professor. The important point is when we hear expression like you should or why don't you, we need to understand that the speaker is giving advice. The second one is invitation. Invitation means asking someone to join an activity. In trouble listening, invitation is sometimes easy to recognize, but we must pay attention to the response. Some common expressions of invitation are, would you like to? Do you want to? Let's, shall we? And would you care to? For example, speaker A says, would you like to join us on Sunday? Speaker B say, I'd love to, but I have a test on Monday. At first, speaker A invites speaker B to join an activity on Sunday, but speaker B say, I'd love to, but this means speaker B politely refuses the invitation. So the meaning is speaker B cannot join because she needs to study for a test. The trick here is do not only focus on the invitation, we must also listen to the response, because the speaker may accept or reject the invitation. The third one is over. Over means giving help or giving someone a chance to do something. In the case, the speakers usually want to help another person. Some common expression of over are shall I, can I, may I, would you like me to, and the last, do you want me to? For example, speaker A says, shall I make reservation for dinner? Speaker B says, thanks anyway, but I've already made them. In the conversation, speaker A offered to make reservation, but speaker B refused the offer because the reservation is already made. So the correct meaning is not that speaker B wants help. The meaning is that speaker B has already done it. The important point is when we hear an offer, we need to understand whether the offer is accepted or refused. The fourth one is request. Request means asking someone to do something. In a request, the speaker needs help, information, or an action from another person. Some common expressions of request are could you, would you, can you, will you, and the last, would you mind. For example, speaker A says, I have one more phone call before I go. Speaker B say, take your time, would you look the office door when you finish. From the conversation, speaker B is making a request. Speaker B wants speaker A to lock the office door after finishing the phone call. So, if the question asks, what does the woman want the man to do? The answer is lock the office door. The trick is to listen for polite request expression like would you or could you. Now let's compare over and request because sometimes they look similar. Over means the speaker wants to help someone. For example, can I help you? In this sentence, the speaker offer helps. Request means the speaker asks someone else to help. For example, can you help me? In this sentence, the speaker requests help from another person. So, we can remember this simple trick. Can I usually means over, can you usually means request. This difference is important because two-way listening often tests the real inflection of the speaker. If we understand the direction of the action, we can answer the question more correctly. Now let's try a mini practice. The conversation is speaker A says, I forgot to bring my dictionary. Speaker B say, why do you borrow one from the library? The question is, what does the second speaker suggest? The answer choice are A. Buy a new dictionary. B. Borrow a dictionary from the library. C. Forget the assessment. D. Bring a dictionary tomorrow. The correct answer is B. Borrow a dictionary from the library. Why? Because speaker B say, why don't you borrow one from the library? This is a suggestion expression the speaker give advice to solve the problem. So again, when we hear why don't you, we can understand the speaker is suggestion something. Yeah, this is conclusion. So to close, suggestion, invitation, offer, and request are important in two-way listening part A. To answer this type of question, we can use 3 simple steps. First, listen carefully to the second speaker. Second, identify the function of the expression. It is suggestion, invitation, offer, or request. Third, choose the answer with the same meaning, not only the same words. Remember, TOEFL listening is not only about hearing words, it is also about understanding meaning and intention. By using this trick, we can understand short conversation more easily and answer more confidently. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this explanation is useful for improving our TOEFL listening skill. Bye bye.